going on, everyone from LowKick MMA? My name is Danny Podolsky, and I'm joined with Viacheslav Slava Clause Borshchev, repping the Santa hat and preparing to take on Terrance McKinney on June 28th at International Fight Week UFC 317. Slava, thank you so much for taking the time.
How's it going now? How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing great. Let me ask first off, I love the hat. How are you doing today?
Living the dream. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, doing great. This fight with Terrance McKinney, how did it come together and how has training been going?
I don't know. I've been trained anyway. So when we were looking for the fight, I think Uriah just texted Sean probably like how it's usual, and they said that's it. There was empty spot. I think he's supposed to fight Chris Duncan actually. Oh yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Hmm. And
He-
go ahead, say Chris Duncan, a former opponent of yours yourself, but looking at this fight with McKinney, have you gotten to watch, the footage on him and what advantages do you think you have over him?
I don't know. We'll see. But it's kind of funny. Uh, it's one of the fight. I actually enjoy watching guys like him. It's kind of like
Mhm.
either die, either win. It's kind of interesting. Yes, if that he, it seems like he's super well-rounded guy. Like he can do everything, like wrestle, know some jujitsu, punch hard, like very explosive, athletic. We'll see. It's interesting. That's really interesting matchup. Good for me. Like another reason for myself, another opportunity for myself to prove how much I'm MMA fighter, not just striker or someone else.
And Terrence McKinney, he's obviously known for coming out in the first round of his fights, coming out really hard and going after his opponent, immediately going for the kill. How are you sort of prepping your game plan for his style of starting the fights really fast?
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like I'm since kickboxing times, like I always try to focus on my own skills.
Mm,
This is what's really important. What skills do you have? It's I don't really. I'm not big fan of building a game plans around the opponent.
mm,
I don't like it. It's I always run in marathons, not sprints.
mm.
So that's why, like, I mean, I of course I watched. I like to make sure to realize what exactly expect from opponent to know the best move, how to avoid the worst damage he can send. But fight is a fight anyway. Like I'm a fight dog, so it just should be natural thing to me.
And I think something that we've seen a lot throughout your career is your ability to kind of take damage early, but be able to always stay in the fight. You're never out of a fight. Do you think as this fight sort of progresses deeper into the fight from the first to second, second to third rounds, do you think it's going to favor you?
I mean, you see on paper, of course, it seems like if we pass the first round, that's it. Like I have like way more chances to win, but we don't know how he is gonna prepare. Maybe he's thinking of this too. He's trying to fix his problem too. So we never know. It's like so I'm ready for anything. Like I'm always ready for deep water. So I don't care, to be honest.
Yeah, and for this fight, you're going back to Vegas, UFC 317. It's International Fight Week. You have been on a lot of big cards now. You were at MSG where you fought Nazim Sadikov. Obviously, your last fight was 312. This fight, Vegas, International Fight Week. How sort of nice is it for you getting to fight on these big cards and really be able to show off your talents to like the larger audience with everyone watching?
So I really appreciate it, what you see given these opportunities. But to be honest, I don't really care about how big card is. My goal is show my best skills and get a win, get a W, so I can fight any. It doesn't matter even if I fight at the gym. So, but of course I appreciate it. Of course I like. I do realize it's better for me to build in my name wherever. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like if I will lose, I lose. This is it's not gonna give me any privilege. It doesn't matter how big card it is. So I still have to win. Still same goal.
Mhm. Do you feel like your style of fighting? I mean, you've never been in a bad fight, always high paced, a lot of knockouts, a lot of hard hits, a lot of blood. Do you think that your style of fight is a reason that you end up on these big pay-per-views and not necessarily at the Apex where there's no fans watching?
It's I think it's like Couple of reasons. I would say maybe multiple reasons together. Yeah, I kind of excited fighter. Like I'm always trying to fight. Like just like I said, I'm fighting dog. I fight dog, but I also think it's the reason I just I don't think I ever complain. So like a lot of guys wouldn't get short notice or wherever. I'm just always staying busy and ready to jump into wherever. So I always try to treat UFC as good as possible. Same like they treated me really well. So I'm trying to be thankful for all opportunities. So I think it's multiple reasons: being disciplined and being an excited fighter.
And I think for any fighter, their ability to promote themselves is going to end up resulting in them being on big cards. I think you yourself have done a great job of building your character. Obviously, you have the signature dance move. You're wearing the hat right now, the nickname Slava Clause. Talk to me about kind of how you've been able to really own this mantra and personality that is Slava Clause with the dance move, and how you've been able to sort of build fans behind that.
I don't know. It's funny. Like I never planned any of that. Even Slava Claus just came from Uriah.
Mm,
So like Uriah made it up, yes. And I just now I own it and I play the game. I play the rules. That's it. I'm just trying to be disciplined and responsible. So okay, I playing this game now. So let's do it. So and I still I do have some plans. I like I even like the fact what so my name it's kind of like hard, right, to remember for average American.
mm,
So, and I kind of like the idea of building Slava Claus as a brand.
mm,
Like, so this kind of it's I think it's good for let's say business or whatever because like anything could happen after even after the fights. I can play around with it. Like, let's say open the gym or whatever, being the coach. Slava Claus is much easier to remember than like Vyacheslav Borshchev was so
mm,
for American years. So and also it's fun. Like it's not hurting anybody,
mm.
right?
I mean, from the fans' perspective, I think it's incredibly fun. Any fighter we get to see show off their personality is fun, especially when it's you getting to dance with the Slava Claus hat. I'm seeing you wear the Slava Claus hat. Are those available for sale?
Not yet, but we'll see. You see, it's also pretty
Oh, that's
unique.
cool. It's got the
So
little
this
fist on
is
the front. I
this
like it.
one. This little knuckles came from same factory where robots came from. Uriah's robots.
Okay.
So it's big. It's big. So maybe later we will sell it for big money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you guys could definitely get some sales on that. Definitely with the fist as the hand and then the Slava Claus on top. I mean, certainly if you win this fight, I think you guys could definitely sell a lot of those hats.
We're gonna work on it, especially before Christmas.
And talk to me too. You're training out at Alpha Male with Uriah Faber. Talk to me about your relationship with Uriah and for this camp specifically, who have been your main training partners?
No, I would say right now, like I work the most. I mean, Joe Rodriguez, but right before my last fight, I started work a lot with Cody Linton.
Hmm,
He's young, uh, big, super knowledgeable, and one of the best part what I like about work with him. So he's one of the coaches who wrestled himself with me.
hmm,
So and he's has such amazing like, um, you know understanding how he feel his body. Like doesn't matter how hard we wrestle, he would never injured me. Like regardless, he's big dude. So and he listened to me a lot. So we're like I able to play with him wherever like I want to. So like I say, look, I want to try this one, and instead of just no, we cannot do this. We have to do this way. Like he listened to me, we'll try, and he showed me, okay, if this work out, okay, let's keep it. If it didn't work out, like forget about that. So and he has a, I think he's super excited because he's young coach,
hmm,
and he doesn't have yet a lot of big names, big fighters, which he will have pretty soon. And he's able to spread all of his passion on me, and it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. He like it's clearly I've been dreaming about coach like that for so long. Like I just feel bad. Like I'm get tired or wherever, don't want to do anything. And instead of just let me rest, he's showing up, bring me to the river, cold punch, doing massage, like talk to me. So let's watch the fight. Like kind of
hmm.
some pressure, good pressure, not too much, but good one. So
Yeah.
I would say he's already my friend, to be honest, for them coach.
Yeah, well, you love to hear that. And I feel another thing too, like throughout your career, since we've seen you break into the UFC, I feel like when you broke in, you were much more this kickboxer, and we've seen you kind of round out your game a lot at the highest level. Talking about your improvements that you've made, not just in the striking, but also in the grappling departments.
It's hard to say because I think that's what happened to me. I've been over focused on the wrestling for too long, almost stopped sparring at all, like almost forgot striking. And I never realized for that's quick. For 2 years I started losing my timing, and the worst part, so I already felt like I'm solid grappler, but as soon as it turned to MMA, uh, that was hard for me to put it together.
Mhm,
So like I would like so I was in a level, so I supposed to just wrestle, like even in MMA. But
mhm,
I didn't want to do that because I'm a striker, and I wasn't sure because I never tried. So I never had a chance to try it on the easy opponents. So I have to go straight to high level, and that's why like I still keep confusing like how I put it, how I'm supposed to put it together because I've been in a point when I felt like I'm already solid grappler, like solid, like I know how to be offensive, I know how to threat people, I know how to control people, like but uh, I think still my best part is just using the wrestling
mhm,
for being openly free in striking. That would be
mhm.
my best. That would be my best.
Yeah, well, makes sense. We've seen a lot of improvements throughout in your game throughout you've been in the UFC. And I want to ask too, the opponents that you've been matched up with, they've matched you up with a lot of these sort of young rising guys. Tom Nolan in your last fight, you're fighting Terrance McKinney here. When you fought Nazim Sadikov, he didn't have a loss. Tell me about sort of the style of matchups that the UFC has been giving you.
To be honest, I have no idea. I think that so the main idea is uh like I think they don't want to see the fights when we just being on the ground all the time. So they want to like exciting fight, and like I think they still thinking of help to build up
Mhm,
like to any fighters, and so they look okay. Tom Nolan, young guy, he's striker, and it seems like they always put me in a situation that's win-win.
mhm,
So, like for example, if I would win, cool, exciting fight, knockout, wherever. If Nolan win, cool, young fighter, beat solid name, so he's climbing up. So it seems like they always try to put me in a win-win situation most of the time. Most of the time, I believe they when they put me with DKC, they probably expect me to knock him out. But as you see, it's went wrong. And when they put me with Hooper, that's probably what they expected happened.
Yeah, well, not always plan out how it seems on paper. All right, so I'm joined here with Slava Clause. Slava, what I want to do here, I want to create your official, the Viacheslav Borshchev naughty and nice list for Santa. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna name some fighters, and I want you to just tell me, are they on Slava's nice list or on Slava's naughty list? Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's start pretty easy. Charles Oliveira.
No, he seems pretty good. Nice guy. He seems like
Nice
nice
list.
guy. Nicely.
Other half of that main event at UFC 317, Ilia Topuria.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Tapuri, to be honest. Like, I really like his style. So, but so let's just because so I'm he's one of his biggest fan. I really like him, but he fought Emmett,
Hmm.
and he's about to fight Oliveira, who's already in a good list. So put him in another list.
There you go. There you go. And Josh Emmett's one of your teammates there at Team
Yeah.
Alpha now, so getting some revenge on that one. The former champion at lightweight, Islam Makhachev.
It's too risky. Let's put him in the good list.
And of course, Russian fighter, you gotta give your fellow compatriot on the nice list.
For sure.
Switching divisions a little bit, John Jones.
Oh, look, come on. Like this is not fair. You cannot take it's like for me, John, it is MMA. So it is, but I mean, I think he realized he's supposed to be not a list. I mean, as a fighter, there's no question. And maybe as a person, I don't really know him that much. So he's best ever. There's no questionable. MMA is John Jones, but not the list. He needs
Uh,
to learn. I know he's a religious person. I heard that, so he understand why.
Well, John Jones making the naughty list. Another former light heavyweight champion, Alex Pereira.
I don't know. He seems like nice person. I've met him once. Uh, I mean, never really talked to him much, but he seems like nice person. He's the one of the guy like everybody like me probably used to dream to be like him. Like I'm kickboxer, come in, knock people out, belt, whoa, let's go, champ. So good list.
Middleweight contender, Hamzat Chimaev.
Oh, no way. He's definitely not the list because I'm just scared of him. He's one of the scariest guy in the world. So not the list for sure.
Yeah.
Like this guy's scary.
And then my final one, nice or naughty list. Your opponent, Terrance McKinney. Is he on the nice or naughty list?
I I don't know. So I don't really know much about him, but I have heard he's been go through the like some hard stuff in his life. So that's why let's put him in a good list. And uh, I mean, he will get his lesson anyway when we're gonna fight. So, but keep him on a good list for sure. I mean, I wouldn't fight him if he would be in another list, right?
There you go. Well, maybe you're hoping to give him some punishment for making the naughty list is Terrance McKinney. We've got the nice and naughty list officially with Slava Borshchev. Slava, thank you so much for taking the time. My final question, June 28th, Slava Clause, Terrance McKinney, Slava, give me your official prediction for this fight.
For this fight, uh, so I don't want to go to Nadi list, so I have to be humble. So it's only in the God hands, right? But I promise you, I truly believe from bottom of the heart, I did everything to give you the best fight.
Mhm.
But we never know. I don't want to go to Nadi list, so I need to be humble.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate it. Guys, Slava Borshchev, Slava Claus is back. He is taking on Terrance McKinney at UFC 317 on June 28th. This is a fight you will not want to miss. You won't want to blink watching this fight. Slava, if there are any teammates, socials, whoever you want to shout out, the platform is yours, my friend. Of
Sure. Thank you, man.
course. Slava Borshchev, guys, thank you so much for taking the time.
Have a good one, man.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.